I can't get any.
Hey everybody,
So
it's
ahead.
Deanna and I'm here with John. It's Father's Day and we're going to be talking about how dads use essential oils. And so if you are a dad or you know a dad, you're going to have a chance to win a free roller bottle remedy. And so we're looking for dads that might be watching live. So there's two ways that you can enter to win, and we'll talk about that in a minute. We're waiting to get some of our viewers on here. I don't know what time it is. Oh, it's after 9. All right, give Facebook just a second here to catch up to us. There's Cindy. Hey, Cindy. Now we got some peoples. All right, so if you are watching Magic Beans with us tonight, there's two ways that you can enter to win a free roller bottle remedy. We're going to give away 2 different ones. So the first way is if you are a first-time guest, that means you've never been to Magic Beans before and you're not a doTERRA member, please comment and say I am a guest of and then tag the person that invited you. The second way to enter is if you are a dad, then we'll be able to tell because of your name. And so just comment and just tell us something about your kids. And because you're a dad and you're watching live, we will enter you to win the roller bottle. And we've got a special guest here, John. Look at that. That's so sweet. And so we're going to be talking a little bit about how guys use essential oils. And so, John, why don't you jump in? And by the way, real quick, stick around to the very end because I'm going to tell you how you can get $106 in free doTERRA products. And John's going to talk a little bit about that too, but I'm going to make sure I tell you how to get that. So just stick around to the end, okay?
Okay, so let's point this up a little bit because I ain't got no pants on. Well, okay, hold on.
If you do that, then the comments will cover your face.
Oh.
That's why I have it like that.
I got pants on. They're just pajama pants, so that's what I meant. Let's rephrase that. All right, so here we go. Hey, Cindy. All right, so we're going to talk about quite a bit of oils that I use in my daily life, but I also slam on my 4-year-old because I am a stay-at-home dad, and I like to keep it chill, and sometimes that doesn't happen with little red-headed boys. But a real good, this isn't even an oil. It's a. Is this a supplement? What's it considered?
Yes.
It's PB Assist Junior. Sorry, the camera's reversed, but it is PB Assist Junior, and it's the powder. And can you see us now? Hopefully, y'all can still hear us. But it's really good. You basically open it up, dump it in, and rock on. I do that every morning, and I do that with Zave. The other thing we do is he always asks for a smiley face. It's the A to Z Chewables. It's the kids supplement. It is a phenomenal product. It has a lot of good. It's the vitamin. So, guys, if you want to cheat, when your wives go away and you're watching them, you kind of feed them ice cream and chocolate. Well, this is actually tastes like candy, so you can feed them that.
And the children's chewable vitamins have a really important, I don't know what I'm trying to say. They have a really important section of ingredients that are specifically designed for brain health. And so for developing brains, it's just really important to get that in your kids every day. And if you start them on it when they're young and, get excited about it and act like it's a treat, you're not going to have to like trick your kid into taking their vitamin. He literally begs for it every single day.
And if I don't get it, he asks 100 times.
Mm-hmm.
So a couple of things else we do is before we really start the day off, we start with our oils for him. Because if he don't get his oils, he is like Felicia on a bad day. So actually, I'm not supposed to use Felicia anymore because we got somebody named Felicia on our team. But y'all get what I'm saying. So Balance. Balance is one of the favorite oils. So Balance is it's the title kind of gives it away. There's no hidden meaning. Mm-hmm. It kind of just balances everything. Like at night, he's been having a problem going to sleep, and it's because of mind chatter. So if you guys are having mind chatter, I also use this. One way to put this is on your wrist, and I don't even know if y'all can see this, and kind of rub your wrist together. The other thing I like to do is if I'm having brain chatter is stick it right on my temples right here, and then right on the back of my neck is where I like to do that. Really good smell. It's not a girly smell like some of these things. Yeah, we're going to talk about girly smells. I first got introduced to doTERRA by Melaleuca. not a good oil.
It's not a girly smell though.
We won't be talking
It's
about
not.
Melaleuca tonight. We'll move right on from that one. Another one
Welcome, Cashmere.
is there was somebody else right here that said they are new to
Oh, Michelle and Steve are watching.
Yeah.
Yay. Steve, if you tell us a little bit about your kids in one of the comments, we'll enter you to win for Fathers.
Okay, so I got a lot of oil, so we're gonna have to talk fast. So we can't be saying hi to everybody, Mrs.
That's
Mrs.
what I do.
Queen. Okay, so vetiver. Vetiver makes everything betterver. So this is a nerve sedative, if you want to call it that, which I don't know if it's not really a nerve sedative. I'm just kidding. But
It's very sedating to the nerves. Yeah.
So like my feet were bugging me. I had knots in my shoulders about an hour ago. My neck was hurting, and I slapped this all over. Now, I will tell you what I would do first is use Serenity, which I don't know if you know what Serenity is, but it's calming. We use this on Xavier to go to bed at night. We also stick this in his diffuser. You want to use the Serenity before you use Vetiver, because Vetiver is so thick, you'll be so ticked off by the time you get it out of the bottle. You'll need to calm down. So use Serenity, then use Vetiver, get it out of the bottle. But I'll show you a little trick. You take this sucker. I know it looks weird. Everybody's probably laughing. By the way, during the winter, well, you know how they say stick your hand down your pants to warm it up? Well, you need to warm this up. Well, don't put this down your pants, but stick this in like a warmer because in the winter it's so thick it won't come out. Seriously,
Can I just tell you that I don't have trouble getting Vetiver out?
Okay.
I literally don't. I don't understand.
Just because she doesn't use it.
I use it
Okay.
every day.
So Vetiver. Vetiver is Vetiver.
Oh, okay. So this is Steve talking about his kids, and so
These are
Steve's
teens
sharing
and they
us.
start with the oils to help them with some
Yay.
anxiety issues.
So those
Hey,
oils that he just mentioned will be really good.
Yeah, actually.
He's waving me off. Okay.
Yeah. So Serenity and Vetiver is phenomenal for those. Vetiver is actually really good calming. Basil is also good. So if you got a lot of nerve issues, those are both good for that.
Yeah.
Serenity is really calming just in general. The way you want to use emotional oils, Steve, is with a diffuser. I know that sounds wacko, but you can get one of these cute ones, or you can get a manly one like I have.
That one comes free with the Home Essentials kit,
Well,
though.
you can get the manly one where you screw in the whole bottle and just turn it on in about 20 minutes. The bottle's empty. That's what you really need for a man's job. But that's called the Pedal, and it's really awesome to have that diffusing anything emotional. So Michelle said use an eyedropper with Vetiver. Who's got time for that?
I don't
warm
have
it
this
up,
problem.
dump it out. Don't put it in the microwave. I'm just saying warm it up.
Understand.
Okay, so Copaiba is how you say this, the Brazilian way. Some women don't know how to say it, but it's the real title is called Copaiba. This oil, it's literally pretty intoxicating. So I don't know what it's good for. I'm just told when I use it, like I smell really good. So I stick it all up in my hair, all up in my stuff. And it's actually really good for calming muscles. It's really good for...
It's good for the nervous system.
Yeah, the nervous system also. It's phenomenal for that. I actually loved it. It's funny because I'll put this on Xavier. You guys stop doing it because it's really distracting for everyone on there. You keep moving it. But he's like, no Copaiba, no Copaiba. He doesn't want... It's funny. He doesn't want it. So...
I'm not sure. He actually, when he turned 4, I asked him if he'd be willing to take it under his tongue, because we've been finding that people actually have much better results when they take it internally. And I never want to give a child oils internally until they're able to have a conversation with me about it. And he said he was willing to try it. So now every day I put the Copaiba and the frankincense under his tongue, and he does really well with it most of the time.
Copaiba.
I'm from America, so I say Copaiba.
It's actually from the guy that found the oil. That's how you say it. But hey, some of us are uneducated.
I prefer to be American when I talk.
So, well, that's the plant way, babe. That's like, whoa, hello. Okay, it's gonna really start smelling like vetiver or ylang ylang in here.
No, I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Get us under. Okay, so
no, I don't want to touch that one. I don't like Lang Lang.
It's
I'm sorry to tell you that.
Actually, she does like it. She just doesn't know she likes it. So I'm gonna talk
I'm 100%
about
sure that I don't like it.
It's
I might like what it does, but I don't like the
okay,
smell.
you're distracting, woman. Okay, so what I've done is I have taken Lang Lang. I know this isn't in a doTERRA bottle, but I'll tell you why in a second. So I've taken Lang Lang and I have stuck. I filled half. This is a 10 milliliter. I filled half of it up with fractionated coconut oil, and I put the other half with Lang Lang in it. And
Hi, Gretchen.
because someone told me that Lang Lang is good for your Wang Wang, so
It wasn't me.
it was your
Clearly-
heart. Your heart.
Clearly,
like your
that was
heart.
not me that had said that.
So I'm just kidding,
I'm
of
just-
course,
just a
but not
disclaimer.
really. But this is actually really good to help the men's hormones. And so we got hormones, guys, but Lang Lang is really good for this.
We have
So
lots of extra ones.
they tell you to put it where that organ is. I wouldn't suggest doing that straight. I'm not going to say from personal experience, but it's really warm. So that's why I put FCO in it. And you can stick this on your feet, on your ankles, or
Hey, Sherry.
wherever. So Lang Lang's really good for the men. It's a Father's Day, so
Don't even just know.
you just
I already know what's happening.
if you want to become a father, use Lang Lang. I'm not saying that, but hey, the other thing is it's actually in Clary Calm. So if that tells you anything, okay. Now
I don't know.
I don't know if anybody's
Can't
even.
take him anywhere,
I
even
don't know if
Facebook.
anybody's still watching, but whatever. If
I'm
they're
about to not be watching in about a second here.
I know that's because she smells Lang Lang.
Oh, yeah.
She's ready for the second phase. Okay, so now past tense, you're like, what is he doing? Yeah, okay, I got a couple of knots right here.
Okay.
So past tense is awesome. I just don't suggest putting this in your eye or in your male region because this could get interesting.
It's very warm. Like, I have to put coconut oil when I use it because it's super hot on me.
Real men don't need coconut oil with
I'm not
past
a man,
tense.
so...
So past tense though, I was using we got Deep Blue, which is really good for muscles and pain. I don't use Deep Blue that much because I don't got really muscle issues. I got nerve issues. Past tense is really good for nerves. But one thing that's amazing with this is if you got those neck knots, I would have masseuse trying to work those things out. You slap
Really?
this on. Really?
I'm just saying, really. I didn't know.
You were sitting there in the room when they were doing it.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't know what she's talking about. And they couldn't drop the knots. Well, with past tense, it actually drops it in about 10 seconds. Pretty good. I love this stuff. Definitely don't get it in the eye region.
Yeah, it's pretty strong. I'll tell you one time, I actually had like a really bad stomach ache, and I tried all the digestive stuff for it, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. And somebody suggested, hey, put past tense on your stomach. And I was like, what? Because usually you think of it for head tension or like neck tension or whatever. And I put it on my stomach, and I mean, my stomach had been hurting for hours, really, really bad, like a cramp. And it just calmed right down. So I think I was just holding on to tension in my stomach. And of course, I use a carrier oil because it is very warm for me and for people with sensitive skin. Carry on.
Guys, don't roll it on your stomach. Use digestin.
I tried that.
Anyway.
It was because he was hanging out with
Same.
me that day, and I had tension in my stomach.
And we were getting stuff done. Okay, so
Yeah.
next is just kidding. If you want to rub it on your stomach, rock on. I was going to tell you something about. Oh, that's actually really good for headaches. Past tense is also good for headaches. And one thing you want to do is if you stick it up here, kind of wave it away from your eyes, because I've done it. You know, kind of like rubbed it around my eyes, and the scent gets in there and lights your. Well, it doesn't matter. Okay.
Would you like a drink?
No. Why?
I just thought you might like a drink. I was being polite.
No, you're like, it's like you're sucking down the liquor on the TV here. And people are watching
Hey.
Deanna suck on water. All right,
Hey,
here.
William.
Hey, come on.
If you tell us about
His
your
name
kids,
is Bill.
well,
He's on there
yeah.
as William.
If you tell us about your kids, you
Oh.
can enter to win. And guess what? So far, I think there's only been one guy that's entered, so you have really good odds.
Okay, we are losing people watching.
we're not.
So they
Don't
they are
believe that number.
distracted.
That's not the true number.
That stomach thing lost the crowd.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
I think you lost people at Lang Lang. That's what I think happened.
Frankincense. Actually, I'm probably going to get more women on here now. So frankincense. Frankincense is the king of oils. So every king and prince needs this. So me and Xavier use this every day. This is one he sticks under his tongue. I actually been trying to stick it up here and it ain't working. His hair is so long. I thought it would work. But if, as a father, if ever in doubt, get the frank out. This oil is kind of like a good dealio.
And it is the oil for the father-child relationship. Like, that's the emotional benefit of frankincense. And when Xavier was first born, John would travel quite a bit at that time. And whenever he would be gone, you know, he's a stay-at-home dad. So whenever he was gone, Xavier really noticed because he spent a lot of time with John. And so I started diffusing frankincense in his room when he was away. And he would sleep through the night without any problems. So it's really good for that bond.
If ever in doubt, get the frank out. The other cool thing about frankincense is any of the single oils. If you combine this with any of the single oils, it really doubles the potency of it. Another oil that I use a lot as a dad is geranium. Hate the smell of it, but hey, sometimes the worst smells have the greatest benefits. Anyway,
why geranium?
Because geranium and frankincense together creates no bruising. So when Xavier's running around busting himself, you want to slap geranium and frankincense on it. Because boys, you know what I mean? They kind of get into everything.
I got news for you. I'm just as bad. Like, I'm always
well, that's because
banging.
you're a klutz. But that has
I'm always
to
running
do with
into
it.
stuff and using the Frank and Jerry.
Frank and Jerry?
Yeah.
Okay. Another thing.
I'm falling off my chair currently because I'm trying to get in the camera and I'm falling
Well,
off my
it's
chair.
a Father's Day class. You don't
So
need to be
I
in
can
the
leave.
camera.
I mean,
All right, here.
there wouldn't
I'm just
be
kidding.
a camera if I wasn't.
It wouldn't be a Father's Day without her, you know?
That's right.
So,
You're
and if y'all
welcome.
don't know about that, there's YouTube videos on that. We're not going to be sharing
don't
that
watch
tonight.
a YouTube video
So,
about that.
On Guard. So, On Guard is an amazing oil. This is also one, Steve, that you could diffuse in the house because On Guard's a protective blend.
Right.
It protects you from taking on everybody else's emotions. So if you got this stinking emotions going on, diffuse On Guard in the house. It's the wackoest thing in the world. But this is the On Guard hand, what's it called?
Sanitizing mist.
Hand sanitizing mist. This stuff's amazing because you know guys' bathrooms in public,
Yeah.
like, and trying to teach your son to go to the bathroom in a men's bathroom in a public restroom.
Without
And-
touching anything.
Yes, like I walk
Like
in.
hover over
and-
top of the toilet.
I mean, I'm sure no guys here have taught their children how to go to the bathroom, but then you go in the stall and it's like this wide, and you're like, don't touch anything, and you got to kind of like shimmy him around the door, shove him in the crack so you can shut the door before he touches the toilet bowl, and then for some reason he's got to take his pants and underwear off, then his shoes off, and so I'm like hanging it up on the side, stuffing it in the handrails, praying to God that my On Guard's still handy. He goes to the bathroom. He wants to flush the toilet. No, don't touch it, because you know what else has happened there. You get it all back on, and you spray us all down with On Guard. I don't know why I went on that banter, but On Guard spray is really good in public restrooms.
That
Boom.
is so true.
Boom shakalaka. We got about 40 bottles of that just in backup. The next one comes also in a spray, but it also comes in essential oil. This is TerraShield. Let me describe to you something. If anything's bugging you,
Don't you dare spray it.
use TerraShield.
You know, he's joking, but he's done that before.
No.
Not sprayed it in my face.
I'm not joking.
But like we're having like a heavy conversation, you know, like a discussion in the car, and then all of a sudden I like smell TerraShield, and it's just
Hey,
like
look.
that's pretty much like just stoking the fire.
No.
When he puts TerraShield on in the
I'm
car.
just telling you right now. If you slap TerraShield on, and she'll be ticked. But in about 2 minutes, the conversation dies down. I'm trying to tell you. Somebody told me that, and it was a great man. Said if anything's bugging you, use TerraShield. Steve, diffuse TerraShield tomorrow and check out what happens. I guarantee you it'll calm that environment down.
P.S.
That is man
If
certified.
you are very, very delicious, John's not nearly as delicious as I am. If you're extremely delicious, the bugs always find me. And I have to be honest, like TerraShield doesn't quite do it for me. So I'll take like a half empty bottle of TerraShield, and I started adding lemongrass and Melaleuca. It also keeps you away, so that's a bonus. Lemongrass,
Hold on. All you need to do is Melaleuca. Melaleuca keeps anything away.
Good.
Like,
Lemongrass, Melaleuca, peppermint, and arborvitae, and I just add like 10 drops of each, and that works so much better for me. That was Robin Addicts that gave me that recipe. So I've been trying that, and the bugs totally leave me alone. So you can doctor up your TerraShield if you need a little bit more, because some people are just more delicious than others.
Sorry.
That's really what it is.
Well, no, that's because Robin's closer to the ground. And so
well, what's my excuse? I'm not.
She's a little short, so she has to use that stuff because she's walking the grass height. Anyway, that's some funny stuff. But I was going to tell you something about something else. It was TerraShield, something. It was a good thing. And so Melaleuca. Actually, Melaleuca is really good for if your children have fevers or coming down with the flu. I love putting Melaleuca up their spine. And then something else is fungus. Anything, I know some people have had some toe fungus that they talk about.
Like itchy stuff.
Anything
itchy.
We won't show pictures, but
Bill says we always take On Guard cat blitz after being around public places.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that is a very good
by the
idea.
way, they come in little like Tic Tac things. Yeah, On Guard's got a whole thing. Laundry soap. By the way, I didn't talk about Cassia. Cassia is really good in the laundry if you don't want, like, you put it on the dryer balls and dry stuff. If you don't want, like, a girly smell,
yeah,
Cassia is pretty cool.
It's a pretty...
Don't get off on a rabbit trail.
No, it's a pretty... I'm just saying it's a pretty nice smell.
All right, so
That's
hold on.
all I was going to say.
No. Okay, now.
Don't speak. Never speak.
No, you can speak. You're going to speak at the end. I'm trying to get through all these.
Ooh,
How do you say this? Amavi?
Well, it's a long A, so it has to be Amavi.
Who cares? Listen, that new Father's Day thing, hey, I can do this right here because I can see this stuff. Okay,
yeah.
This essential
Don't
oil.
use it all because I like it too.
This is for men
care.
only.
No, it does not say that, and
look,
it doesn't say anything about that.
I ain't rubbing your Clary Calm, so don't use this.
I've used it on you before.
No, you have not
Yes,
used Clary. You're smoking.
I have
crack.
so used Clary Calm on him.
She used Clary Calm on it. She don't even know. By the way, men, Clary Calm, your women need that. It's a marriage saver. But hey. This stuff is phenomenal. It's the new Man line. I don't know what's in it, but after about an hour of putting this on, it
is very calming. I'm serious, and it smells so good.
It's
if you like the woodsy smells, that's pretty much what it is. And there's a Father's Day set or a men's set that's on sale.
I'm going to talk about,
and that's part of it. Okay.
You want me to talk about?
Well, you put it away,
well,
so I didn't know.
No, the oil. So
That's not open.
Okay, this one's not open. This is the aftershave lotion, which smells like the roller. Caution, it's not thick. So when you stick it on, don't squeeze a bunch. You'll put it all over the place. Literally, it's like a dab, 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 dab. And, you know, if you got non-hairy face, you might need a little more. But it literally goes a long way. It smells
I was
really
going to say,
good.
when do you even shave? When are you shaving? Because, like, you have facial hair. I'm just saying.
Woman. Dude, okay. Were you? Now.
That's why you don't need very much.
Now I'm going Duck Commander, guys. Next time I'll see you. We'll see. I'm going Duck Commander now. We're going.
You're going to have to do a lot more extra lang if you do that. That's what I'm saying.
This is the soap. Can you see that?
It's not dirty. Okay.
It's actually, I thought it was black. It's actually not black. It's actually brown because when I started putting it on my washcloth, I take and put it in my washcloth, ball it all up, rub it, flip it over, rub it. And this soap is absolutely phenomenal. It smells really good. And what's funny is I was using another one of doTERRA soap, and my old soap used to make my skin squeak. Well, the new soap didn't. This soap makes my skin squeak. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
She says, what is other uses for Amavi touch oil?
Oh, I would say calming because...
Who knows? I don't know.
Well, tree oils are traditionally good for calming, like sleep, calming your nervous system, calming your emotions. They're good for feeling grounded, like present in the moment, not feeling anxious feelings. They're good for respiratory stuff and skin stuff. That's
I would say it's more for men, not for women.
It's fantastic.
Women should not use that oil.
Don't think about using any more because I will have used it already.
Women should not use that oil. Okay. So, but I don't know what's in this soap, but I think it's that oil too.
Well, there's Buddha wood oil, which
Buddha?
which we've never had in anything before.
Buddha?
Buddha.
Like they took
Like-
Buddha, chopped them up, and made them into oil.
Don't make jokes.
Don't make jokes.
Don't make jokes. I'm not kidding. Like that's one of the oils that's in the men's line.
Buddha wood. Seriously?
I don't see it on there, but I know it's in the roller blend. Trust me, just trust me. I can't find what you've done with it, but it's in there.
Hey, it is.
Yes, I know. I wasn't surprised. Did I seem surprised by that? No, it's in there. So that's just a new oil. Yeah, exactly, Karen. You don't have to be a man to use these. These are
Look,
really fantastic.
listen, it's the man's line. Women should not be using this stuff because y'all might get hairy. Well, never mind. Okay, just kidding. It's funny.
It doesn't work
So
like that.
you can't. It is still for sale right now. It's until it lasts. And
Actually, somebody's asking, will it be available? So they're asking us to give feedback on the product, and they're considering making it permanent, like they just did with the baby line. So if we like it, we have to let them know.
if you don't like it, still say keep it permanent because I need it.
I love it. So please.
Okay, so hold on. We got to talk about a couple more, which I absolutely love. So Hawaiian, what? Well, who cares about that right now? Okay, so Hawaiian sandalwood. I actually used to use this as deodorant, but now what I do is I actually use how big is that spray bottle? 2 ounces? I think it's 2 ounces, maybe 1 ounce, maybe 2 ounces. Who knows? But I put arborvitae. I stick elevation, cedarwood, Hawaiian sandalwood, frankincense, and something else in there. I forget what the other one. Yeah, and I stick a bunch of drops of that and just go until you feel happy. And then, actually, when about half the bottle gets full with essential oil, then I stick the rest of half with FCO. And I spray a couple times underneath my arm. So that's what I do now with deodorant. But I used to use Hawaiian sandalwood, so now I combined it with some stuff.
I did not know that.
What?
That you changed your recipe.
No, I've been
I'm finding
doing
this
it
out for the
a
first time.
No, that's because
I'll tell you this much. Like,
Okay.
if you're a guy and you're wondering, like, oh yeah, that's one of those crunchy people that goes natural and then they smell really bad. No, it seriously works. Like
Smells really
he goes
bad.
and does like hardcore physical labor and he's like all sweaty and gross, but he doesn't smell bad. Cause he'll like come up to me and hug me or something and I can smell and he doesn't smell like, BO. So it works for him.
Well,
Just thought I'd throw
actually,
that out
it's kind of funny. I got guys walking up to me in like Lowe's and Home Depot going, dude, you smell good. What do you got on?
Wow.
So I actually tell them what I
really
got
special.
on, and now it's the Amavi.
So he's picking up guys
I'm gonna
at
have
Home
to
Depot.
call doTERRA
Pretty
and
much.
ask him how to say Amavi.
It's not.
Okay.
It's a long A.
Ovi. Okay, who cares? We're gonna waste the rest of the time. Okay, look, these are gonna go quick. They're upside down. Peace, cheer. Okay, forget it. Motivate, passion, forgive, and console. These are huge oils, okay? I know they're emotional oils, but guys, you need to put these on to calm your women down, all right? So just use them for whatever you want. Passion, don't be careful with that one, okay?
Really?
There's actually a lotion, the guy tip here. You could take the passion lotion and give her a foot rub and a leg rub. I'm just gonna.
And then what?
There's happy endings. So
Really?
next,
Hey.
we're gonna go with the lifelong vitality. So this is an amazing oil.
It's an oil?
I mean, amazing oil, an amazing product that has amazing oils in it. It actually has essential oils in here, 10 of them. It has 14 fruits and vegetables and has everything that you're lacking. So guys, if you're struggling every day with like muscle and aches and pains and all that stuff, and you feel like you're
Grumpiness.
dragging and you got an absolute grouchy white, sorry, that doesn't work. That was funny. You got all these things going on in your life that you feel like you can't handle it, and you feel like your testosterone's not high, all that stuff. This stuff is absolutely big hitter, okay? This is good. So, if you order 100 PV worth of products,
Yeah, so I'll help him with that.
right? Well, you know what? She'll help you with
Yeah.
it.
I'll tell you how to get this for free.
Hold on. You can get this for free. Okay? So you're like, I don't want to spend my money on it. Get it for free. Okay? For free. All right. Free is always good because our women say, "Hey, it was free. I had to buy 6 and I got this for free." What else was I missing? Oh, somebody asked for the recipe.
We'll get the recipe for you. We'll even make a little graphic for you guys. Okay.
A graphic?
So I'm gonna tell you how you can get your hands on some oils. What?
Peace out. By the way, cedarwood is really good if you're going out in the outer, like in the woods and stuff. It actually has been shown to kill ticks on contact. Mm-hmm. So it actually sedates them and paralyzes them. So put cedarwood on and TerraShield. That's really good.
We found a few ticks that were looking kind of stunned on our body, like they hadn't attached or anything. Okay, so I'm going to tell you how you can get your oils and how you can also get your free Lifelong Vitality Pack. Is talk to the person that invited you to watch this video, because they're obviously somebody that cares about you and about your health, and they're going to help you get started. We have lots of different starter kits. A lot of people start with the Home Essentials Kit, which is the top 10 oils that every home needs, and it includes that diffuser that John was showing you earlier for free. If you get any starter kit in the month of June and then you place another order in July, you automatically get in your second order the Lifelong Vitality Pack, which is $106 in value. It's our #1 best-selling product. And so it is an amazing opportunity to get to try that product for free and find out why it's great. I'm going to tell you a secret. The reason why I use it is because of my husband. Okay, I have no idea why this thing just got so out of focus. That's bizarre. Hopefully it will correct itself. Maybe I'm moving around too much. I don't know. But anyways, he was using the Lifelong Vitality Pack, and I noticed such a huge difference in his mood, in his the amount he was complaining about pain, and how much better he was sleeping and everything, that I started using it. And he really sold me on the Lifelong Vitality Pack. So I know a lot of times guys are a little bit more hesitant to start out with the oils because they think, oh, they smell like girls or whatever, which is totally not true, guys. By the way, if you use essential oils, women will think you smell better. Like, I'm super attracted to the smell of the oils on my husband. So you're doing yourselves a disservice. But for those of you just can't wrap your mind around using the essential oils right away, get the Lifelong Vitality Pack, because you're getting the oils internally, so you're still getting the benefits. There's a ton of other amazing vitamins, minerals, and herbs and other things in there that you need to help your hormones to stay balanced, your mood to stay up, you get better sleep, and have less pain and discomfort. Just more energy, like that's a big one. And I noticed it so drastically in him that I had to try them for myself, and I'm so glad I did. So choose your starter kit, find the person who invited you to watch. If you're just a guest of the page, please send me a private message. I'll be happy to help you get started in your journey. If you want to share the replay, it will be available on our YouTube channel. So please subscribe. There's lots of great content there. There's lots of tips and lots of past Magic Beans videos that you can watch on many different topics. Probably not as nearly as entertaining as tonight was with John here. But thank you so much for watching. If you're a dad on here, happy Father's Day. If you're a first-time guest, you have about 12 seconds to comment that you're a guest and tag your inviter so you can be entered into a drawing. And then we'll enter the dads that commented about their kids in our Father's Day drawing as well. Oh, and now I'm in focus, so that's so much better. All right, thanks you guys. You have a great night. We'll see you back here next Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Shine on.